5'9", it's time to rise up. It's J Snakes and CeeHow. You surprised, huh? What? We coming straight from the snake pit, better wise up. It's new rhymes where it's more than wordplay, so open your eyes up. Yeah, so open your eyes up. Yeah, so open your eyes up. Yeah. This is your boy CeeHow. We live at the Snake Pit. This is New Rhymes, where it's more than just wordplay. We got your boy Wow coming in live this time.
Dear society, you're lying to us all. You're setting the entire world up to fall. You set us up. Got everybody focused on social media, believing everything they read on Wikipedia.
This guy is a very talented young man from Fresno, California. You guys are going to really love him. We're going to get into this interview real quick. Minutes. We're going to just let him just do what he does on the mic. He's spinning them bars like you guys know how we do. What's going on with you and your music and stuff right now?
Well, I mean, I don't know if not very many people have heard or have seen via social media, but I did just sign that pretty big artist development deal with Christ-like Records.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the big homie KO for that. That's going to be a really big movement in the city, and I'm definitely honored and blessed to be a part of that. Project did just come out, No Sleep Summer 2.
Okay.
Dropped December 12th. And it's officially now on iTunes and Spotify. Just moving and we grinding.
So just tell us a little bit about how you even get connected with the hip hop game, like introduced to it or whatnot.
Oh man, so for me, I like to definitely consider myself a child of the hip hop game. I think definitely it raised me. Of course, along with a lot of jazz and neo soul as well, but definitely hip hop for sure was the main artistry that raised me, going back from, NWA to, Snoop to Pop,
Hold on. Okay. You said NWA and Snoop. Like, how old are you? You don't mind telling the people. How old are you, brother?
I'm 22.
22? So that puts you, like, what year were you born in?
93.
93? So 2 years old, 3 years old when Pac and Biggie died, bro.
Yep.
So what you really know about some NWA and Pac when they was really heavy? You weren't even...
As true as that may be, I had to, I was one of the kids that, once I really was, old enough to really comprehend what they were talking about, I was fortunate enough to go back and do my homework.
Okay, like a student of the game.
Definitely.
That's good to hear.
In that regard. So, of course, when they were out, and when they were heavy, especially NWA, especially Pac and Big, when they were real heavy in their movements, of course, I wasn't even, I didn't even know my own name at that point.
Oh, yeah, that's real.
But, once I got old enough to comprehend, I definitely became a student of the game and did my homework on that.
That's good.
So, yeah.
How did you even really discover, like, that you even could even spit like that? You know what I mean?
Oh, man. So, definitely for me, I tell this story quite a bit. So, I used to be a battle rapper. Like, I didn't even think about, putting a song together like at all. So mostly when it came to it for me, it was just all about, I found out I was nice just through battle rap. And then, kind of just on accident, I like to say, I kind of found out on accident that I was, really nice with putting, bars together. And, not very many people know this as well either, but when I first started rhyming, I couldn't put together full songs for the life of me. I would either spit songs too long, or I couldn't just get 16 bars out. Like, it'd be either or. But, of course, working with, people like Cases you have mentioned, that has definitely changed up, and so now I'm definitely better.
That's cool. I know you mentioned NWA and the Snoops of the world and stuff like that. Are those like your only influences, or is some other artists that you kind of like feel like influence you?
Definitely, I think my main influences, those guys are influences, but I would have to say my top 3 influences would have to be Andre 3000, of course.
Okay.
So anybody that knows me knows that I'm really heavy on Southern hip hop, and Outkast was that main reason for that.
Okay.
So Andre 3000 is one. Storytelling has become something that I've been really fascinated with, and then another guy is J. Cole, of course.
Okay.
So ever since he came out with Who Dat, I think I've kind of been, a J. Cole fan.
Okay.
And just, everything that he's done since then has been amazing. And this last influence, not very many people know who he is, but I definitely look up to dude, and that's Propaganda.
Oh, man. I know about this guy.
Yeah, at a Humble Beats. Dude is just amazing with with his gift, and the fact that he's a man of God as well is just something that I definitely honor and admire. And the fact that I got to meet him.
Oh, you got to meet him?
Yeah, you know, it's kind of something that just made it even better. Like, dude is actually everything that he talks about on record is who he is.
How do you feel about like the state of like hip hop today?
I know, you know, you get a lot of people like, you know, Nas back in the day said hip hop was dead, but I don't think that's really true. I think that it was at a state where it was dying. But you know, now we got us a resurgence now. You know, some guys that are kind of, you know, trying to get back to the essence of the game. You know, like I mentioned before, you know, the Coles, and you know, of course you got my guy Kendrick, and a couple of other guys, you know, that are just really trying to get back to the essence of things. You know, just kind of just really getting back to it being about the art and the love of the art, and not just, you know, for the commercialization of it.
Any two, you can pick one old school, one new school. Who you gonna sit down to lunch with? Who you calling? Dead or alive? Dead or alive?
Man, dead or alive. So I think as far as a legend, I have to, you know, go with my man Pac.
Okay.
You know, sorry to the East Coast fans out there, but you know, I had to go with my man Pac as far as a legend. You know, just because I feel like there's so much, you know, so much that he knew. You know, so much that he was seeing. You know, and I think that he didn't really get to tell. You know, due to unfortunate, you know, dying. I feel like he died before his time, really. And the things that he was talking about were so far ahead of his time.
Yeah.
You know, like he's talking about stuff that's even relevant now that I go back and listen to that's like relevant like now to this day and age.
Yeah.
And I think that would be one guy that I really just want, you know, would want to just sit down and be like, yo, like what were you thinking? Like, like what, like how, like type of stuff. Like, and as far as new school, I have to go with my dude Kendrick. How is he managing and maintaining, you know, this level of real, you know, in an industry that is kind of seems like, you know, it's forcing, you know, you to, you know, commercialize yourself and, you know, to, you know, in a sense, stray away from what, you know, is truly you.
We gotta get you in that booth to spit that fire. You ready to spit that fire?
Oh man, is y'all booth ready? Is the question.
They say that this is a free country. Is it really now? A nation that's so free that people gun each other down? Every white person I pass is afraid of me. A white cop guns me down and he's showing bravery. They say the system that we live in isn't racist, but we so scared of the truth that we don't dare to face it. Most racist day in the US is Sunday morning service. My best friend gets shot and y'all think he deserves it. Young Trayvon gets popped for wearing a hoodie. Mike Brown was unarmed too in Ferguson, Missouri. Some people just don't get that this is a big issue. Like a child who has snot and we all have tissue. So clean it up, some people may say. But America got snot and we hope it goes away. I often pray the world will see how we don't value lives. Then I realize few of us care and that makes me cry. Let me clear my throat. I got a couple of other bars. I said guns in the house, guns in the basement. 14 years old when he died on the pavement. Another young life that the boulevard took. The homie Eloy taught me how to ride a hook. Mama drugged me to church every single Sunday, hoping that a hooligan would meet God one day. Tip told me I should wear my pants down low. Easy E told a youngin' that he had to move slow. Pastor Johnny telling me that I could make a change, while drinking T-Raw saying I should make the change. The new boys came along yelling you're a jerk, while on Kings Canyon Road you have boys getting murked. And that's a fact. So well, Christ like up.
Brought that heat there. I was a little scared for a second, didn't know what she was going to do, you know, but you brought it. So let the people know where they can find you, what you got coming up, you know, as we close it out.
Yeah, be on the lookout for any of Christ-like will be on a local tour this year, so you'll catch us at quite a few different block parties this year. Where you can find me at is on social media. Look me up on Instagram at Jordanovich_93. Same thing with the Twitter, and on Facebook you can just go in that search tab and search TyWow. That's TYWOW. SoundCloud TyWow559. And again, that No Sleep Summer just dropped. So if you got iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Shazam, whatever streaming service you got, make sure you go out there and you look for that. Search the artist name, TYW0W, or just type in hashtag NSS2, and that should be the project. I mean, really support the movement, man, because we got more coming.
Yeah, support the music, support the movement. It's your boy CeeHow. We come in here live from the Snake Pit. We closing out. This is New Rhymes. It's more than just wordplay. We out.